Good morning. It's another time for high five. Let's go up higher with the things of God. I started yesterday talking about the potter and the clay. We are all vessels. 2 Corinthians 4:7 says that we're vessels. Psalms 139 tells that God had an original intent for each one of us. And I want to read to you from Jeremiah, but first of all, let me tell you, there's 7 different vessels that the Bible talks about. One of them is honor. The other one is dishonor. Vessel of mercy, a chosen vessel, a clean vessel, a broken vessel, and a vessel of wrath. Now, when you go to the potter's house, a potter has an original intent on every single pot that he makes. And I'm going to read to you from Jeremiah chapter 18, verses 1 through 12. And I'm going to read to you from the Voice translation. The word from the Eternal came to Jeremiah. Go down to the potter's shop in the city and wait for my word. So I went to the potter's shop and found him making something on the wheel. As I watched, the clay vessel in his hands became flawed and unusable. So the potter started again with the same clay. He crushed it, and he squeezed it, and he shaped it into another vessel that was his liking. In that moment, I heard God's word for his rebellious people. Eternal One, O people of Israel, can I not do the same to you as the potter has done? You are like clay in my hands. I will mold you as I see fit. If I declare that I'm going to uproot, stamp out, and destroy a nation or kingdom because of its wicked ways, and then the same nation I warn turns from evil, I will change my plans. In my compassion, I will not destroy it. If at some other time I declare that I'm going to build up and establish a nation, and then it ignores my voice, thus committing evil right in front of me, I will hold back the good I have planned for them. Now prophet, say to the people of Judah and the citizens of Jerusalem these words from the Eternal. And I believe that he's saying that to the United States of America. Look, I am planning. I don't believe that he's telling the United States of America he's planning evil for them, but I think he's crying out to the people of God to intercede for their nation. You know, I'm sitting in my prayer chair right now, and you see me rocking because as soon as I start praying, I start rocking. Look, I'm planning and shaping disaster against you. Like a clay on a wheel, I will shape you in your destiny. Turn back from your evil ways, all of you, before it is too late. Do what is right and good. But they will tell you, it is no use trying to persuade us. We have our own thoughts about how we should live. Each of us is firmly committed to our own way, evil or not. That's what we're seeing in the nation right now today. And you know, each one of us, the potter is God. The clay is us. The wheel is life. And on that wheel, the clay can just be disobedient and refuse to be shaped into what God uses it to be. Now, this is a word for nations, for churches, for leaders, and individuals. Did God make you your own potter? Are you your own potter? Or will you allow God to fix us? That's a question for today. That's a question for you to chew on. Will you allow God to fix us? He puts his vision on a person or a people group, and he wants to pour out his spirit through them. He wants to pour out his spirit through churches. He wants to pour out his spirit through glow lighthouses. He wants to pour out his spirit through worship. He wants to breathe on them. He wants to make each one of us vessels to change. So today I ask you, you know, we get to choose if you want to be a vessel of honor or dishonor. Most people are made to be a vessel of honor, but we get to choose if we want to be a garbage can. I'm going to get to that next week. You may be a vessel of mercy. Maybe all your work is not done in the church. Maybe it's done in the marketplace. You may be a chosen vessel like Paul. You may need to be a clean vessel, going back to the potter's house and having him clean out all the bacteria that's built inside of you. You hopefully, I'm not speaking to anyone that is a vessel of wrath, but even if you are a vessel of wrath, God can change you. God can change the most vile person, the hardest person, the most evil person. And you may be a broken vessel. But let me tell you, go back to the potter. He can fix you. And we'll get more of this tomorrow. God bless you. Bye-bye.